Some models are designed to look good in photos. Others reveal themselves slowly. And this Ferrari 812 Competizione by Davis and Giovanni definitely belongs in the second territory. Finished in a deep metallic navy configuration with Tour de France inspired striping, paired with a turquoise Alcantara interior that completely transforms the personality of the car. This release is limited to only 20 pieces worldwide, and honestly, what impressed me immediately wasn't the rarity. It's how intentional the entire specification feels. Nothing here feels random. Nothing feels excessive. Every element works together surprisingly well. The real 812 Competizione already occupies a very unique place in Ferrari's modern lineup. A naturally aspirated 6.5 liters V12, producing 830 horsepower and revving all the way to 9,500 RPM. It represents a Ferrari that feels increasingly rare today. And Davis and Giovanni approach this in a very collector-oriented way. Their releases tend to focus less on mass appeal and more on distinctive specifications, unusual color combinations, and strong display presence, especially when it comes to interior execution, which has quietly become one of their strongest signatures. The first thing that stands out under light is the paint. This deep metallic navy finish carries a very rich tone that changes dramatically under different lighting. Under softer light, it becomes elegant. Under stronger reflections, the car suddenly becomes much more aggressive. The Tour de France inspired stripes adds just enough contrast without overwhelming the design. And combined with the Novitec treatment, the entire car develops a much sharper visual identity. The stance, the exposed carbon elements, the wheel fitment, all contribute to a silhouette that feels extremely deliberate. But the area that genuinely surprised me the most is the interior. The turquoise Alcantara changed the atmosphere of the complete model. Against the darker exterior specification, it creates this incredibly striking contrast that immediately pulls your attention to the cabin. And this is where Davis and Giovanni's craftsmanship becomes very noticeable. The texture work, the stitching definition, the seat proportions, even the overall depth of the interior feels unusually convincing even for a sealed resin model. There is a sculptural quality of it that even photographs cannot capture it. The closer you look, the more carefully resolved the details begin to appear. What makes this model memorable to me is not just the exclusivity, it's the confidence of the specification itself. The car never feels overly loud or exaggerated. Instead, it feels carefully curated. Your eyes naturally gravitate through it the moment it's placed on display. And the longer you look at it, the more cohesive the entire design begins to feel. If you're interested in modern Ferrari cars, and especially highly distinctive collector specifications, this is an incredibly compelling piece. Not because it tries too hard to stand out, but because every part of the model executed thoughtfully. And personally, I think that's exactly what makes this release very successful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Vaulted Figures.